Hey there, beautiful traders. Welcome back to my channel. Desmond Samuel here again, and I'm back with yet another episode of our weekly Forex Forecast. Now, just in case you're coming across this channel for the first time, this is a series. All right, so I have been doing this for I think for about over a year now, and I've been dropping content like this back to back, giving you guys profitable forecast like this, and then we come in here week in, week out, give banger calls, and they all keep banging. Why? Because Desmond here is a top trader. All right, so just in case you're coming across my channel for the first time, I'm trying to get to 1K, guys. Guys, go over my videos and watch how accurate we've been so far. We've been banging trades back and forth. All right, so obviously I'm going to walk you guys through the past price action of this week, and then let you guys know let you guys in on the setup that I have for the coming weeks, and then tell you guys how you can go about navigating your way. All right, so if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like and comment, because I'm trying to get to 1K, guys. Just get me to 1K. That's all I ask. I'm giving you guys free setups, free profitable setups. Just recently, someone dropped a comment. He said that he made about 200K. All right from May up until this point. We are in July as at the time. So right from May to this point, he made 200K from a 14K account. Guys, I give you guys profitable setup. So all I ask for is just share these videos to your Telegram communities, to your WhatsApp stories, to your Instagram stories, to your Twitter posts, every single thing. Just TikTok, just get me to 1K, guys. Just get me to 1K. All right, I'm done begging. All right, so the first pair on my list now is the euro dollar. Now I have been highlighting this pair to the downside, and for some reason we came on here and we were stuck at this supply level, and then subsequently we blew all the way out. So now we will be using some supply and demand levels. You guys have seen how versatile I've been so far. First of all, if you do your top-down analysis, you can clearly see that from the daily time frame, this seems to be putting in an inverse head and shoulders pattern like so, as you can see. So this is the head. So we've practically been in this range since end of early November to 2023. We've been stuck in this range here. First of all, we gave a head and shoulders pattern, then after that we are coming in to put in a fake out that became a head, shoulder. So this is now starting to point to the upside, and actually we are out of this. Actually, let me head over to the bigger time frame and do this. So let's head over to the weekly time frame and see how things look. So from the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that we are out of this downtrend here. We had one in here that we broke out from earlier, and then this one currently we are out of it. We just broke out of this downtrend. So everything is pointing to the upside at the moment. Things are about to blow through the roof. Actually, hold on, let me just put my phone away. It's just vibrating on my desk. All right, so things are about to blow through the roof for the dollar-based pair at the moment. So right here we can see some inverse head and shoulders pattern here, and then inside here we can see. But first of all, just have this at the back of your mind that the euro dollar is headed to. Okay, hold on, let me adjust this level carefully. Okay, so the euro dollar is headed to 1.1000. That is like a medium-term target, and once we clear this level, guys, like once we blow out of this level like so, once you're out of this level like so, we have space to the upside. Imagine clearing this bar right here that has held this guy down for years. We're talking since 2022. All right, so the market retested this here, drop, tested, drop, tested, drop, test, picked above it, folded back in, tested, drop. So this has been a solid level of supply, and if the euro dollar can successfully blow through this yellow bar here, we have space to the upside. We have about, I think we've got about 1,124 pips to the upside, right? So however, this is a major barrier, but do not be afraid, do not worry, because I'm here to show you guys what to do. So once we get on to the daily time frame, obviously we have levels called supply and demand levels, which can be found on the higher time frames, and then likely lower time frames, right? So now we have likewise lower time frames like that. So we have the level, this pair here. Okay, so if you put in a right shoulder here, and in the course of rallying to the upside, it paused for a bit to give us a demand level to work with. All right, now these are the kind of things that you want to be looking out for. All right, so first of all, identify the trend, and then watch out for demand and supply levels. So I can see some lower time frame demand levels, lining up perfectly here, which happens to be somewhere around here. Okay, so this is our demand level that we're working with. So what this means is that we're waiting for the market to pull back into this level here, settling properly, right? Settling properly at this 1 point, around the 1.08072 region. So once this is settled nicely, we can blow all the way out to 1.10500. All right. So once this level is cleared, guys, we have space to the upside, about 1,124 pips to the upside. That is huge. However, we need to see, we have a major resistance here. So once this is blown out, ladies and gentlemen, we have space all the way to the upside to the tune of 1,124 pips. All right. So what you simply need to do is to scale down to your lower time frame. Wait for this guy to drop nicely. Obviously, this lines up with the fib. You guys know me. I do nothing without my Fibonacci. All right. So this lines up perfectly with the fibs. I see a decent demand level. I see no reason as to why this pair shouldn't rally all the way from here. So this also coincides with what's happening across the board for the XY, which I'll be talking about in a short while. But for this guy now, this is the level you want to watch out for, 1.08014. This is this zone here. Once the market pulls back in here, wait for a candlestick, a bullish engulfing candlestick, 4-hour time frame. Right, wait for a bounce of it. So once you see that distant bounce, guys, we have space to the upside. Space. All right. So we have about on this trade alone. And you guys know me, I'm about analyzing pairs that can give me up to 300 to 200 pips upwards, 500, 1,000 pips. So this is about 244 pips from here, nearly 245. So all you have to do is just wait for this guy to line up perfectly, then hit your trade and hold. Milk this guy all the way and allow the market to work for you. All right. So that's that for the euro dollar. So the next pair on my list now is the pound sterling. So for the pound sterling, it has is a somewhat similar scenario to the euro dollar. Bearing in mind that these pairs are highly correlated pairs. So if we go up to the weekly time frame to see how things are looking from the higher time frame, you can clearly see that this guy has created he created a decent demand level, and then this is also an inverse head and shoulders pattern. So things are pointing to the upside at the moment for the pound sterling. Yeah, so we have this trend line here. This was in a downtrend, a heavy flow south earlier. However, from the look of things, we are out of this. Okay, we are actually out of this downtrend now, and things are starting to point upwards medium term. Right. So this is how it looks at the moment here. We have this first touch, second touch here. This was supposed to be a touch of the trend line to send this guy all the way back down. However, that didn't happen. Instead, we came on here to create a demand level, and we've blown away from that demand level. So we have two levels to watch out for. However, this is also an inverse interest pattern. So things are headed south, right? Things are headed south for the XY at the moment. So now we have a level here to work with. So we have, this is the first demand, and then this is the second demand. Now, the reason as to why I point these two out is because this was where the market, broke out to retest and create this demand that led to this bull run. However, looking at this carefully, this is a more suitable demand level for this guy to blow all the way from. So I'm actually watching this 1.27806 region carefully. We have a decent Fibonacci play here. I see no reason as to why this guy shouldn't pull back down here and then we blow things out. All right, so going down to the 4-hour time frame, we have ourselves here. We have ourselves here a pullback to wait for. All right, so once this pullback occurs here, back down here, will now blow all the way out. All right, so that's just that for the pound sterling. So once you see that decent, pull back to regions of 1.27809, all right, we will now look for buying opportunities from this region. All right, so that's that for the pound sterling. From here to here, we have about 360 pips or 350 pips thereabouts. So this is a lot of pips, to the upside. So the next pair on my list now is the Audusd. Doesn't really look clean at the moment. It's not the cleanest of pairs. So this is just looking it's quite everywhere at the time. So my phone is ringing, man. So Audusd is not looking very clean. I mean, it's obviously trying to do the exact same thing with the rest of the pairs. However, this guy is just not looking. It's not my favorite, right? It's not my favorite, to be honest. This pair has been very weird. It's just been stuck in a range for a very long time. So I'm actually waiting patiently to see. Obviously I'm looking forward to see the pullback. Okay, so once I get a decent pullback to this point here, I can go long on this pair. Probably maybe regions of maybe 0.66698. All right, from here we can now go long. However, long story short, guys, I'm actually bullish on this year. So my fourth level target is here, obviously 0.68712. All right, so once we can clear that level, let's get to the higher time frame to see things clearer. So we have we had the market in a downtrend for a while, and then we came on here and we bottomed, and then started to put higher lows. So this is a higher low from here, okay. And if I put my trend line just like so, you can see this is how it is looking so far. So we would have to rally into this trend line, and then this supply level right here as well, and then also the inner trend line has been broken out already. So things are starting to look bullish at the moment. So I see no reasons as to why we shouldn't be looking for buying opportunities on the Aussie dollar. All right. So sorry guys. So yeah, for the Aussie, things are looking very very bullish. For the Aussie so far. So what we should actually wait for is wait for a demand level around here. So I see one here, right? So you can actually wait for a demand level here. So once you get that decent pullback, all right. So just wait for a pullback down to this a demand level, and then place your buy trades all the way up. Right? So that is that for the Aussie, nothing much. And if we do manage to blow through this 0.68618 region, we have other supply levels to watch out for, which I'll be obviously updating you guys, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. I'm back on YouTube, and I'm being very very consistent, as you can see. All right, so we have next level target after the 0.68618 is 0.70204. The next up 0.75372, and then subsequently we keep on going higher. So that's just that for the Aussie. So next pair now on my list is NZD-USD. So for NZD-USD, I have been highlighting this guy to downside. I actually took a trade around here. Um, um, for some reason the pair just gets in the middle, and then turns all the way back up, kind of like pissing me off. So all right, so yeah, for the NZD USD, it has just been stuck in this range. First of all, it gave us some pips, then took it back. It's just stuck. However, I'm still very very adamant, and still very, very confident that this guy is gonna drop all the way to 0.60000, which is around a figure. Then from here we can now start talking about how to blow things all the way up. All right, so this is still decent. Um, this is still a decent supply level here. This is still in play, so you can actually wait out for maybe a deeper pullback to this point here, and then start selling. All right, or you can actually wait for the pair to collapse fully and balance out before you now start looking for buying opportunities. All right, but whatever the case is, all right, I'm actually looking out for buying opportunities on NZD USD long term. All right, so obviously once that happens, the first level target will be 0.62176, and then once we can clear that level, as you can see here, this my lens tool here is still here. So once this is clear here, we have space all the way to from here to here, which is about 170 pips, all right, to go. So once we clear this bar, we have 170 pips to go from here. All right, so that's just that for NZD USD. All right, so for AED I have called out this pair to the upside, and it is currently in play. I see no reason as to why we shouldn't blast into this first take profit point, which is 0.60978. So for subsequent weeks or subsequent trades, we can actually wait for this guy to pull back here, to this demand level and then add to our positions, or we actually wait patiently to see how the market reacts around here. If we see a decent break above here and then a pullback, then we will definitely add to our positions and then take this guy all the way to 0.64, which happens to be our prime target. Right, so from here, I quarter this pair from here anyway. So from here to here is about over 500 pips. So far so good. I think we've covered a decent distance. From here to here is just about 800, almost 200 pips. All right. So we still have well over 300 pips left to blast through to the roof. Yeah, so you have nothing to worry about. Once again, I'll be here to let you guys know once when any of these pairs is ready. All right, so and then also you can do yourself a favor by checking the description there. You find a link to my Telegram community here. Come and join and see how we do there every day, because I send setups out there. I send the trades I'm taking. I send like several setups, and then they get to choose the best for them. All right, so I give them variety. Right, I give them options. I can send them like 7 setups, and then they get to choose whichever one across cryptocurrency, across currency pairs, across indices, across stocks, anything you want, synthetic indices as well. So I just send them, so you can choose the one you want to trade and then make money off of that. So the next pair of my list now is gold. So for a while now, I have been highlighting gold to the downside, and for some reason, okay, we came on here and we actually failed to reverse from here, and then we just blasted through this supply level. All right, so instead what happened was that we created a demand level around this point, which is also where I'm watching carefully for the market to to pull back into. Once the market draws back into this $2,360 per ounce, so this is like a decent place to go long from. All right, so just wait for all these pairs, the pound sterling, the euro dollar, the Aussie dollar, the New Zealand dollar, all these pairs, just wait for them to pull back to their demand levels, and you can blow things through the roof. All right, so notwithstanding, I'm still very, very bullish on gold. I was actually expecting that this guy would pull all the way back down to this 2,150 dollars per ounce region. However, that isn't happening at the moment. Instead, we come on here to create a new demand level. So although this is still inside the range, but you also need to understand that we are putting a double bottom here, and then this bottom, this right leg is higher than this left leg. All right, so this is looking bullish at the moment. So this is a demand level that was created. So you could actually wait for a pullback into 360 dollars per ounce region, and then look for buying opportunities. Obviously, your first level target will be your immediate resistance, which is this high of 2,424.600 dollars per ounce, and then once this is cleared, we have space to $2,600 per ounce for gold. All right, so that's that. So next pair now on my list now is Usdjpy. So for the dollar yen, for a very long time, we've been waiting for this pairs to pull back across the board for the yen index. However, it just took so long, guys. And that's one of the things about this pairs, is that once it breaks out, like you've seen how long it has been in a range. Yeah, once it breaks out to the tune of hundreds of thousands of pips. I said hundreds of thousands of pips, like hundreds of pips. All right, so you get like 300 pips upwards, because their pip count is quite large. All right, so and they don't give you the kind of pullbacks you get from your regular currencies. Okay, you can see how this is pulling back. It just falls out of the sky and then balances and then blows out again. See here, fell out of the sky, balanced, and then blew out. Same thing happening here again. So that's just how the pullback is. Same thing here again. So you must also look. So how to know how a pair could potentially move or pull back is by studying its previous pullbacks. All right, so once you get an idea of how its previous pullbacks look like, you can now plan your trades accordingly. So for me personally, my target remains 177.500 for Usdjpy. I see no reason as to why we should rally into this point here. And then also once it's clear, we have space to 2,216 region for this pair. All right, so but first things first, wait for this guy to balance out properly around here. All right, wait for it this, because I see that demand level here, so wait for it to balance out properly. So once this is done, you can now start looking for your buying opportunities to the upside. Next pair on my list now is Nasdaq. So for the Nasdaq, I have been calling out the S&P 500 to the downside for a very long time, and for some reason it just doesn't seem to pull back, and that's the issue with these pairs. They trend upwards. Right? They've been bullish. If you go and check S&P 500 monthly time frame or weekly time frame and the Nasdaq as well, you can see that all these pairs trend upwards. If they are trending down, it's just for a pullback. You get, they trend upwards. They are always going in uptrend. They never. I have never seen this pairs in a downtrend. It's always bullish. All right. So your best bet is to be looking for buying opportunities within the trend. All right. So just wait. So the key thing is to go on the higher time frame, identify the flow. All right. Identify the trend. What is the major trend like? Okay. Then scale down and then find demand levels that align with that trend, or supply levels that align with that trend. If it is a downtrend, or demand for a bullish trend. All right, so that is how you trade the market, and then also risk management psychology, and then you're good to go with good capital as well. All right, so these things are taught in my course, and then also you can send me an email if you like to enroll for the course. It's just about $99. All right, so this is for Nasdaq. So far we have two demand levels to watch out for. We have the first demand level being this one here at 18.418.3 basis points, and then subsequently this level here. So I'm watching this guy carefully. Truth be told, I am not exactly confident in this demand level here. All right, because this is just there in thin air. However, this is where the market paused and reversed from. Okay, so you could find immediate trades here. All right, immediate trades could come in here around this point here. So you could very well look for buying opportunities on Nasdaq once it comes to this point. However, preferably I like to see the NAS 100 drop all the way to 18,500 basis point. This is a decent demand level considering how the pump from this level was. All right, if you look closely, we broke out of this, broke through this supply, then balance properly, then given a bullish engulfing candle. So this is how you want to be looking at for this level. So wait for a decent pullback to this point here or to this level, and then watch out for a bounce. So once you see a decent bounce off of either demand levels, you can now look for buying opportunities. All right, so next pair now on my list is the next pair, US30 looks very, very messy at the moment. Let's talk BTC. So for BTC, I'm still waiting for the pullback to finalize. My pullback target is $64,000 per coin. Once we get this BTC to that point here, we can now look to short this guy all the way to $40,000 per coin. Now, if you're just coming across this my BTC analysis, I urge you to go back and watch my recent videos. I called out this BTC from 71K, in fact 73K, all the way to where it is at the moment, and I'm still here to tell you confidently that BTC is headed to $40,000 per coin. All right, so if I'm thinking about buying coins, think again, because this pair is collapsing all the way to 40K. 40K is the decision zone. This is where you want to be deciding. All right, so this is where you want to be buying from. All right, if at all, this is where 40K. All right, so stop trying to buy from here. Don't try and buy from here. People bought from here, and right now they are sitting on red. All right, so your best bet is to wait for the market to balance. Let it bottom. All right, let it find its bottom. Right now, it has found its top, and it is dropping. So your next line of movement is to wait for this BTC to find its bottom. And you guys know that whatever BTC does, the rest of the ecosystem follows suit. So wait for this guy to find its balance, and then you can now start looking for buying opportunities across your altcoins. All right, so the next pair now on my list is next pair would be, so all the yen pairs are pulling back deeply, which is actually beautiful. We have the CAD yen to the downside, pulling back to at demand levels at 113 region there, and then we have the euro yen also pulling back, to the downside. So all of these pairs are starting to pull back nicely. So this is also pulling back to the around the 168.362 region, and then Usdjpy as well is pulling back nicely. So all of these pairs are starting to pull back to give us entry of opportunities. So your best bet is to make sure that you subscribe to my channel and then turn on post notifications so that once I drop a video, you'll be amongst the very first few to see. All right. So this is also a decent demand for the pound yen, which is around 198 region. So these are the levels I'm actually waiting for patiently to see how the market would react to them. So I'm sitting on my hands at the moment. I'm waiting for the yen pairs to line up. Remember, we have lots of setups. We have the pound dollar, we have the euro dollar, we have the Aussie dollar, we have the NZD dollar, we have cryptocurrency, that's BTC, we have gold, we have the dollar yen, we have every single thing lining up perfectly. All right, so this is also S&P 500 in a nutshell. So we have created this demand level here around this 5,265.50 basis points, and I'm waiting patiently to see how this market will reverse all the way back down here, if at all. And then likewise, we also have a demand level here. All right, so these are the two levels you want to be watching out for closely to see how the market would actually react around here. If we do see a decent bounce off of here, all well and good. If we don't, we should actually watch out for the 5,265.50 basis point for the S&P 500. And all things being equal, the S&P 500 should keep rallying all the way up. All right, I see no reason as to why we should start looking for shorting, or looking to short this guy. All right, so we could be headed into 6,400 basis points for the S&P 500. It keeps on making new highs every single day, every single week in, week out, new highs. All right, so your best bet is to look for buying opportunities because you want to ride the trend. Okay, so next pair now on my is the pound card. So pound card also coincides with what's happening across the board for the pound dollar, and I'm patiently waiting for this pair to pull back into these demand levels of about 1.74337. Once I do see a pullback at that level, I'll be very, very confident to come back here and then let you guys know that okay, fine, it is time for us to start making money off of the market. All right, so this is very, very easy. It is just straightforward. Identify the trend and then look out for demand and supply levels. So this is where I'm waiting patiently for this guy to pull back to. Once I see a decent pullback and a bounce, ladies and gentlemen, we have space to the upside. We have lots of space to the upside. So we could blow from here all the way to let's see, from here to here. This is about 833 pips, all right, on just one pair alone. So just find a pair that is about to give you juicy money and hold. Place your trade and hold. All right, just place your trade and let the market work for you. So we have space to the upside. All right, so Eurusd, I have nothing much on that guy, just a bit confused. Oil, so let's talk crude oil. So crude oil also shorting this guy. This guy is headed south. Okay, it is headed down. My predictions, so I have two predictions. The first one being $80.216 a barrel for oil, and then subsequently we could drop to $77.781 per barrel. I'm very, very confident, and then from here we can now start looking for buying opportunities to the upside, right? But at the moment I'm banking on oil dropping all the way to, like I said, two targets: $216 a barrel, and then subsequently $77.746 a barrel. So once these levels have been triggered, I'll now start looking for a buying opportunity all the way up. Why? Because we are actually out of the downtrend. All right, so the oil has broken trend line. So this is actually pointing up at the moment. So my only business here is to come in here and then look for buying opportunities. All right, so that's how I'm letting you guys know right now that I'm actually banking on this guy dropping all the way to 80.216, and then subsequently 77.847 for oil. So from here we can now start looking for buying opportunities all the way up on oil. So for Xauusd, that is South African rand versus the yen. So same thing. We are just waiting for pullbacks across the board for the yen pair. So this is the level that we want to be waiting for, around 8.229. So once this market pulls back and balances here properly, we can now look for buying opportunities all the way up. So I see no reason as to why we shouldn't rally all the way into. Actually, hold on. Let me just find my targets again. So this pair has come in to put an inverse head and shoulders pattern. I just wanted to let you guys know that this pair has given us an inverse head and shoulders pattern here. So we have the head here, shoulder, and it has broken out of the neckline and it's pointing north at the moment. It's pointing to the upside. So what we want to be looking out for is buying opportunities. Yeah. So just wait for this guy to give a decent pullback, like I'm waiting myself. And then my first level target is 9.132, and then subsequently we should rally into 10.792, which happens to be recent supply level right here. Okay, so that's just that for the Usdjpy. So the next pair now on my list is Ethereum. So Ethereum also lines up with what BTC is doing. I'm waiting to short these guys. I have no business buying these guys at all at the moment. I don't see any bullish opportunities on these pairs at the moment. So my best bet is to look for buying opportunities. So once I see a decent chance to buy, I would definitely buy. As you can see, the market is starting to pull back into supply level. So I'm waiting patiently to see how the market reacts around this level for us to short this guy. All right. So the first TP point, once this lines up perfectly, which I'll be here to let you guys know, the first take profit point will be 2,000. By the way, guys, if you've found value so far, I urge you to click on that subscribe button. Take me to 1K, guys. You can see how valuable these things are. I'm showing you guys new things. All right, so click on that subscribe button. Make sure that you click the share button. Share this video to everybody that you know would benefit from it, including even experienced traders. All right, so network, guys. I'm open to networking. All right, I'm open to meeting them. So make sure that they see my video and then they see how much value I bring to your screen week in, week out. All right, week in, week out, I bring value. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel, then urge your friends to urge your colleagues to subscribe as well. All right. So for Ethereum, my first profit target is 2,800. $2,879.83 a coin, and then subsequently we should drop all the way to $1,600 a coin. All right, so we have space to the downside on ETH. I see no reason as to why. So all you perpetual that feature traders, all right, you guys that trade crypto features, Binance features, Bybit features, anything perpetual, anything you're trading, you can short Ethereum here, okay, with 25x, 100x, short this guy with your $100, $5, $10, anything. But by the way, all these things will be taught in my course. Don't worry, guys. I'll put every single thing together and I'll let you guys have it. All right. So I'm working on it currently, and every single thing will be taught from Forex to stock to crypto. Everything will be taught. All right, everything will be taught. All right, so you have nothing to worry about. So this is just the level that I'm actually waiting for patiently. So wait for the market to pull into 3,488.24 dollars a coin. So once this level is triggered, we should see this pair drop to 2,879.83 dollars a coin, and then subsequently $1,600 per coin for the Ethereum. So the last pair on my list now would actually be the dollar index. All right, so let's talk about the dollar index real quick before we wrap this up. So the DXY, obviously this is a basket of currencies versus the dollar. All right, so this guy has failed to make a new high for this is for the third consecutive time. All right, every single time we picked the hair, we dropped. Came to give a lower high, we dropped. Lower high here again, we dropped. All right, so this pair doesn't look like it is about to blow through the roof. All right. So let's see what's happening from the weekly time frame. So we have been stuck in this range for a couple of years right now, and it's starting to piss me off. All right, it's starting to piss me off. So this is inverted into this pattern, and we are failing to break above. This is now giving me a lower high from here, two lower highs from. I'm just pick a side, man. Just pick a side. Are we going up or we are falling? What are we doing? All right. So once we scale down to the daily time frame, we have ourselves a demand level to work, a supply level to work with rather. So you can see that prior to this collapse in the market, and I've taught you guys this thing separately, that the market always gives us two kinds of pullbacks after breaking out of a range. The first pullback is always the smaller one, and then the market rallies, then comes back for a bigger pullback. All right, so I'm expecting a bigger pullback across the board for NZD, for DXY here. So if I bring my feedback, so you can see that it matches up perfectly. So this is the level I'm waiting for. So my targets for DXY moving into next week is 105.200. Once we see this pullback complete, we should short DXY. That is go long on the pairs that carry USD on it. That is XSS USD pairs. You start buying them around once the XY does, and then you can also use the XY to kind of like compare and contrast, and check your analysis as well, only on pairs that have the USD as a base currency, that is XSS USD pairs. That is, pound USD, Aussie USD, gold USD, Euro USD, NZD USD, every single pair versus the dollar, you can use this, to trade it. And then also the dollar versus every other pair. As long as it has dollar attached to it, it has liquidity, it has volume. All right. So that's just that for this episode of our weekly outlook. I'm sure I hope you've liked it so far, and please leave a like and comment on what you think about it so far, and then let me know if you have any challenges, personal challenges, or you want to enroll for the course. Make sure you shoot me an email. I'm always here to respond to you guys. All right. So thank you so much for sticking to the end. Once again, my name is Desmond Samuel, and I'll see you guys on the others again. Thank you. Bye.